bacon on.
Hi, Zobble1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox. I'm currently on my trip exploring and I thought I'd use this footage. This is me robbing someone at a CG a while ago with Frodo. This was me rescuing some cargo because I feared this guy was going to get ganked to hell. I'm out on this exploration trip and let's be frank, it can get a little dull at times, being out jumping. But what am I missing out on in the bubble? What's the things that I'm really missing out on? Because I am being sent constant messages by people telling me about stuff that's going on in the bubble, about how they've been fighting, there's been good combat, good turnouts, people turning up and fighting and all sorts of stuff going on. And I'm like, that's cool and all, but I'm out in the middle of nowhere, I can't get involved. And I'll be honest, the thing I'm missing most is obviously piracy. A little bit of piracy is great. I love a little bit of piracy, even if it is just rescuing a few tons of cargo while someone gets ganked, or having to switch from fighting a ship to protecting a ship, or generally just having a laugh with Frodo and Selfish One at the community goal as they try to gank people and I try and pirate people. Generally, it's the interaction with other commanders. I've got interaction with our boys on tour trip, obviously with my friends that are in the Dark Marauders that we're out on, travelling with. We're all in party chat, chatting, laughing, joking, but it's a different kind of interaction. It's that unexpected, organic interaction between me and other players when I try and rob them. That's what I'm missing out on. That's really, I think, the main thing for me. The PvP and the combat, I can kind of take it or leave it. I'm not that fussed about missing out on PvP and combat. It's just PvP. It's not really that amazingly interesting to me. I have a lot of ships that will flat out just run away from PvP because they're pirate ships. And the few combat ships I have, I don't spend that much time in. I'll be honest, I'd much rather be in a pirate ship pirating than in a combat ship fighting. That's the reason why I'm in the Dark Marauders. Let's face it. If I wasn't such a pirate, I wouldn't be in the pirate faction. And I admit, during my time away from the Dark Marauders, when I was off fighting the war alongside 7th Legion, the only thing I missed was the piracy, really. The hanging out with the Dark Marauders and doing piracy, I did miss. The rest of the stuff I could get from the guys in 7th Legion, the camaraderie, the fun, the big parties, the murdering everybody that was against us, I could have a lot of fun, but honestly, and I also winged up quite often with the Dark Marauders and spent time in party chat with them, but the thing I missed was the actual physical piracy. It's something fun and different in this game, and it is really enjoyable. Even if you only get a few tons, even if you only get a tiny little bit, it's fun. And I do love it. I love being able to use this.
They're robbing all of the commanders.
So we're going to take a pause to take a quick look at what you guys sponsor. With your guys' views, you help out Big Red Rooster Cockerel Rescue, helping out cocks of all sizes, all shapes, and for the love of the cock, keep watching so we can raise money for this lovely little animal rescue and save birds like my little co-pilot here. I'll be honest, the Selfish One has been the one that's been messaging me the most about stuff going on in the bubble, trying to talk me back, trying to persuade me to come back and join in. I've come close a couple of times, but I did something very deliberately when I came on this trip. I moved all my combat ships onto Scuba's carrier, so I can't just instantly go back to the bubble, grab a combat ship and go somewhere and fight in it, because I'd have to go back to the bubble and then transfer those ships, which would take forever. And now I'm out on my way to Beagle Point in my Type 7. There's no way I'm suiciding back to the bubble. So I am committed to this trip and I am going to get to Beagle Point by hook or by crook. I am missing some of the activities in the bubble. I do enjoy the nights of craziness, the being in parties with TOC, the having fun in big wings of people up at the CG, fighting the lawfuls, doing crazy stuff, me trying to steal and rob people while other people are trying to gank people. You know, there's always good fun, there's always a lot going on, which is great to see, even though the game is in this, I don't want to say it's dying, but you know, this game has taken a hit with people leaving to play PC, people leaving the game because of the announcement, people, you know, generally not wanting to play at the moment. But honestly, I mean, look at the screen, this is a full wing of 4 ganking somebody, and that is a glorious sight to see. A full wing of 4 ganking somebody, whole wings of people having fun, dicking around at the CG on both sides, fighting each other. It's great to see, and I would love to be part of it, but I am on this trip and I am committed to this trip until the end. Similarly to all the people that have been telling me to get a PC and saying I should really get a PC and wanting me to go over to PC, I'm very surprised, because obviously being one of the most toxic commanders in the game, I'm surprised that you guys want me over on PC. And secondly, no, I'm not getting a PC. That advert in the middle of this video, it shows you why. We run an animal rescue centre. That's the priority. When it comes to expenditure, that is the priority. I just signed up for Game Pass and I'm like, well, I'm going to give it a go. If I don't like it in 3 months, I'm going to cancel it, because I got it to give a couple of games a try, because it's the cheapest way of trying those games. And if I don't like those games, there's no point in keeping it. So, you know, I'm going to have a bit of fun with Game Pass for a little while, and then if I don't like it, get rid of it. Because expenditure is something that I have to be very careful about. The animals must be fed before me, you know. And all these clips of Selfish One ganking, having fun, doing silly things in the bubble is tempting me, but I am committed to this trip, and I'm committed to playing the Xbox version of this game. Hell, I just brought a new Series X, and I am staying on Xbox, playing on my Series X for the foreseeable, until they turn the servers off, until this game is totally dead and no one plays it. You know, and I may diversify my YouTube a little bit, but I think Elite Dangerous is still going to stay one of the mainstay games on my channel. I may, you know, do some odd videos now and again on different games that I'm playing, but Elite's going to be a game that I play a lot of, at least while it's still alive enough to get some entertainment out of it, and then we'll just see where we go from there. But I'm committed to completing my trip to Beagle Point, and I'm committed to being a console commander for the rest of the life of this game. And that's pretty much it. That's all for this video. And thank you to Selfish One for all these clips of him being a wonderful, lawful commander that he tells me he is.